Welcome back whew, to another Raid Shadow Legends video with Blazing Corp. We are going to be rolling into the Doom Tower, and we are going to have some fun in there trying to get some stages done. And then, yeah, we're going to do a little bit of faction wars and see what other mischief we can get up to here. Um, yeah, exciting times here. So, yeah, let's see. Well, let's start off with some faction wars here. We've got the Sacred Order Crypt open today. So we'll pound into 20. This is kind of the stage we farm. I don't necessarily farm stage 21s. I don't find them fun whatsoever. And yeah, you guys kind of have to be like pretty much overpowered to kind of farm those stages, is what I've found here with any consistency. 20s, generally, we can farm pretty easily. So yeah, just do 20s. We only have so much time in the game here, so we can't be doing too much craziness on that end. But yes, this is 20s are usually much easier than the alternatives. All right, so we are going to be doing floor 77 up until 86 if we can of the Eternal Dragon Doom Tower hard. And yeah, you can already see we're doing faction wars. We're going to get to the end of this battle next. All right. Why are we still facing this guy? What is going on right now? We are messing with this guy's turn meter, aren't we? Or he is just ridiculously slow. Oh, we are messing with his turn meter. Okay, so he should be off now. There we go. Put him in the ground. All right. So let's just direct this a little bit because I really don't want to be here all day. We get Blind Seer down. Yeah, this is basically over. All right. Perfecto. And you just gotta love block debuffs or block buffs and block active skills. Actually, you still gotta block. You still do like. I like block debuffs as well. So let's not leave that off the list. Here. Now, while we are looking at this stuff, we got another 4-piece. All right, so we just had Raid drop a whole bunch of hey, this is what's coming up kind of list, and there's some pretty exciting stuff in there. Obviously, I'm sure you guys have seen the videos here. Champion empowerment. I kind of talked a little bit about that yesterday. I personally don't like it here, but yeah, if I have the chance to use it, I'm going to use it. But very unlikely that it is going to affect the general Raid gamer. It's most likely going to affect that crazy high level plat player. So I can understand that side of things for sure. But yeah, probably not going to affect the everyday player here. But yeah, I'm assuming that things that are coming down the line, like Hydra here, and I'm sure other PvE content is going to become a lot harder to do unless we have the Guardian rings kind of built out here, and some sort of form of champions being built up here, or just some really crazy gear. Now, speaking about gear, that mythic level gear, which is essentially legendary gear that has one stat rolled to the maximum level, that you could get it at before you roll it right here. So like, let's say it rolled the speed stat, for instance, on a legendary piece of gear. If it was leveled to the max, it would be sitting at about 12, I believe it is. Yeah, I think it's between 7 and 12 right here. So that's kind of interesting, actually, that it would do that. So I'm kind of, that's cool. I do like that for sure. Like, that is not a bad thing whatsoever right here. So yeah, I'm okay with that. I believe so. There's one set, the stone skin set. I believe it's called stone skin, that gives you the stone skin buff for either 1 or 2 turns based on how many pieces of gear you have on. And I actually don't mind that set. Obviously, they're trying to make bombs way more popular and meta in the game, because they're assuming that the super high level plat players are gonna kind of load up all their defenses with that, and then people will have to use bomb champions to beat them. Would that be something I would look forward to having my team, kind of geared out in stone skin? It's going to be really difficult if we do face those people in like gold 4 to win a lot of these battles here. So yeah, we might have to get some bomb champions in there just to kind of get the ball rolling there, because you can shatter them, which is kind of cool. Personally, I like the second skill better. Well, the second set better, with the protected skill buff. Yeah, so you can get 15 or 30% protected, which is kind of neat for me. I don't know how it's gonna kind of play in the whole, but it's kind of neat, because then you can protect the buff and it can't be stripped. So something like something like a, I don't know really. I'm trying to think of a buff that you really want to get fired up. My thought would be the arena. Ooh, man, just off the top of my head, I'm not thinking of one that's going to be like crazy. Maybe block debuffs. Actually, yeah, block debuffs would be a really good skill. Or even, yeah, that'd be a really good skill to have. Kind of protect it. Right here, what else would be a good skill? Trying to think of 2-piece skills that you could use, like maybe like a set bonus, but I'm not thinking of any here. So I guess like strengthening would be nice if you could go fast enough, like anything where you're like buffing yourself. So increase speed, increase attack, like those things. Like if you get cut off and you have that skill, at least they can't rip it off of you. Like if the other person has like a Madame Cerise or something like that, that kind of cuts you. And here, so I do think the second one is going to be used more than the first, but the first one, in terms of stone skin, will end up being that defensive arena meta, a new meta kind of build right here. So that should be interesting. I believe that's coming all from the Hydra boss, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, all from the Hydra boss. So the Hydra boss is going to be a lot harder than they read here. So we read like all the different heads. And there's 6 heads. Looks like they're going to interchange every week. Here, change affinities and whatnot. we're only going to have 3 keys per week, and we'll essentially have to use 15. Nope. We'll have to use 18 champions versus these guys, and we can't bring in the same champions twice. That should be very, very interesting here. And what's even worse is on top of all their crazy skills that they have here, but every couple of turns, one of our champions gets eaten. And then we have a certain amount of time to kind of, heat up the head, I guess, like take a certain amount of damage. So it's almost like that skill is the same skill that the dragon uses, or even the Dark Fae, where she kind of takes you into the mirror realm, so that you can't use your character, but once you kill them, they come back. So something very similar to those two there. So we faced that mechanic before here, so it's not like it's going to be a new mechanic, but it's still an interesting one considering that we're facing 4 heads and now we have 6 champions. I really like that we have 6 champions rolling in. I think that's a really awesome thing to have in the game, where we can just we can see what more combinations we can kind of come up with, more synergies here, and I think that's going to be awesome. Now I'm really sure on this that I believe Sigmund the High Shield is going to be one of the best champions there for to definitely go in and face this clan boss here, because he's going to be ripping off buffs. He's going to put provokes out, and then if you pair him with Underpriest Brogni here, and even probably, I know he can't reflect as much damage, but just getting the heals as you're getting the heavy shields is going to be cool. I'm sure Valkyrie would do really good here with her crazy shields. I'm pretty confident that ally attack champions are going to be pretty good in there as well. So we're going to have to watch out for that. We're going to have to test that out with ally attack champions, because I'm assuming we're going to want to do as much damage to these guys as possible here, and as much single target damage as possible, it looks like. Here we'll have to see how much defense these guys have here, what kind of synergies work out, and just who we have to face the first time out. But yeah, putting together 18 solid champions is going to be interesting here. The more defensive champions for me, the better. I want them to be able to take a hit. They need to be able to take a hit. It looks like the Hydra boss is going to hit relatively hard here, but also do tons of damage mitigation, which is a very interesting mechanic. They basically naturally all have the Scarab King's abilities, so we're not going to be hitting ridiculously hard. Yeah, we're not going to be hitting ridiculously hard with AoE skills, but single target skills doesn't look like those have the damage reduction that the AoE skills have. So yeah, it's interesting. It's very interesting. I think the debuffs are going to come into play a lot here. Yeah, I think block buffs is going to be important. Stealing buffs is going to be important here. Kind of cleansing debuffs is going to be important. Lots of heals out there. A lot of these mechanics are going to be very important here to the team, without a doubt. Let me know what you guys think in the comments though. I'm very interested to know your reaction to how the Hydra boss is gonna roll here. I really like Hydra. I'm super excited for Hydra here. It looks like that's coming in December from what I'm hearing. Yeah, what do you guys think of the Guardian ring? I like the actual like faction dupes to get like stat bonuses, like so 10 health, 10 attack, 10 defense. I think there's a resistance and accuracy bonus and then a speed bonus. I'm okay with all those. Here, it's gonna be like really hard to get those for the legendaries, but now as we get dupes here, we've got something to do with them, which is nice. So I'll have the Smash Lords kind of ready to go. I will have a few epics ready to go in certain factions, and then we'll have Roll the Huntmaster as well. So we've got 2 sets, and I believe we can do Visix and Lydia together, so that will be a combination that's ready to go here. Obviously not right now, but as soon as I get Lydia, which should not be that long from how I'm trending right now. So we are kind of grinding up here our food. So we've got the ability, once we pull Vlad, to take him to 6-star. Yeah. Hey Dodgson, how you doing, man? Great to see you here. You're right. You're very right. If they did decouple the PvE like within the Rametu thing, then I'd be really happy. But yeah, they're never gonna do that. Here they kind of want us to play all the different things in the game, which kind of sucks and is weird and crazy all at the same time. Here. Okay, yeah, now they gotta push the platinum players up another like 2 or 3 ranks here, because there's way too many crazy players in Gold 4. You are absolutely right. Yeah. I mean, obviously, like, Platinum Reset is going to become epic. Here, just ridiculous with all those, with all the new sets. Here, I'm pretty excited, though, for the Mythic level. I know, yeah, Bronze 4 is ridiculous. I can't even get to Silver 1. Now, mind you, haven't really turned my mind to getting proper arena builds on some characters. Right, so when I actually do that, once I'm done Lydia and the faction wars, that could be a different ball game that we end up going down there. Right, so we do have to keep that in mind. Right, so I really think that, yeah, once I get Lydia, that we could get some pretty decent arena teams put together. I hear you on that one, my friend. Yeah, having PvE progress doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna have a good arena team. Here, right? So arena teams are just ridiculous. Like, you've got to be built a very certain way, and your defensive characters have got to be built a certain way. Here, and speed's a priority there, or you have to have a bunch of immortal sets so that you kind of go in and you can't be debuffed. Now, obviously, we're gonna have the ability to do Stone Skin, which is kind of interesting. there, so that might be something that we kind of look for. We'll have the ability to do protected here as well. So if you have like a really fast champion who can put out shields or something like that, you know, then you're in good shape, right? You just don't know. Man, I know, man. I hear you. Like, I'm super close to that one too. I hear it. I'm trying. Like, I just put all my my defensive to 1. I don't think anyone who can compete with these speed levels that they're asking for. Like, the speed levels are just ridiculous. Here. If you've been watching me long enough, you see my Arbiter. She's at 280, and I just don't want to face the other Arbiters. No, I'd rather do the arena medals. Like, there will come a point at which we'll have the stats, right? Like, there'll just come a point, right? So I'm a year in, like a year and a month almost. Here, and you know, I can do most of the content in the game pretty comfortably. Here, like, obviously the high level Doom Tower is you know, still a problem for me, and you know, that's why I have this live stream showing me failing over and over. Faction Wars is a nightmare here. Okay. Okay. Hey man, Barbarians has some really good champs in there, man. Like if you get some good champs in there, there's no harm. Like, just build them out. But obviously, like, it just depends on, you know, where you're going. I know as soon as the Shadowkin were announced, here I was kind of trending towards getting Lydia anyway, but like, I redoubled my efforts. Oh, me too. Well, you see it all the time, right? I'm actively building champions that I wouldn't actually build if I didn't need to get Faction Wars done. So you can see my map here: Dwarves, Bannerlords, Barbarian, Sacred Order, High Elf, Demon Spawn, Orc Crypt, Dark Elf, Knights Revenant, which was just ridiculously hard to beat, and Lizardman Crypt, which was all RNG yesterday. That was super amazing. Thank you, Dracomorph. And Skinwalker. Oh my goodness, Skinwalker are all done. We're down to 2, and what are we at? 12 left right here. So yeah, I'm on the same train as you. Nice. Knights Revenant is crazy. If you have Faceless, build him out. Right here, he is, well, for my team, he was much needed, because all my Knights Revenants apparently here are all ridiculous supports. Here, they are not built for damage apparently. Here, so yeah, they don't die, but we just needed like someone who could just smack, and Faceless did the job. For Skinwalkers, well, you saw my Skinwalkers team. Here, the 2 Smash Lords actually they did it for me. The one thing I did do with my Smash Lord, the second one that had the crazy regeneration gear, was I took off just one piece. I changed out one piece of the regeneration gear so he did not regenerate. Here, and that's what allowed me to beat the boss with his health swap. So that was important. There, you got to make sure that your healths are pretty low on that one. So build really tanky champions. Oh, that's hurting me right now. That's hurting me, Dodgson. No Faceless, no Sinesha, no Doom Priest, no Raptor Drath. What characters do you have? Oh, Now I'm very interested here. Like, who are you using right now? Let's pop in here. Knight's Revenant. Who do you have in the legendaries? You have, yeah, you gotta have Mother Cybo and Versa. First off the Grim. Dude, you got Whirlum? Okay. Whirlum's pretty good, I think. Attacks with enemy, so he should be your damage dealer for sure. Plus he has freeze on a 50% chance. Place a perfect veil buff on the ally with the lowest HP for 2 turns if the freeze debuff is placed. Place a veil buff on the ally with the lowest HP if the freeze buff is blocked or resisted. Okay. Golden Reaper is good. Build your misgraded monster with like super high HP. If you can get him 100,000 HP with full crit rate, then you're in great shape. And then if you can stack some accuracy on top of that, even better. But yeah, worst case, you build him with 60, get a bunch of accuracy out of him. Sepulture, okay. You don't really need Sepulture Sentinel. We'll take a look here in a moment. So attacks all enemies, 100% chance to decrease crit damage. Okay, that's a crappy skill. And 50% decrease accuracy. Do we need to decrease accuracy? Oh, well, you don't actually, these debuffs cannot be resisted, so you don't need accuracy on this guy. Increase crit damage buff and all that. Okay, that's cool. Is he? Yeah, he doesn't really have anything that breaks through, like, unless he's freezing them all the time. But he doesn't really have anything that's going to break through shields or anything like that. He'll strengthen and increase defense. Okay, like Mother Cybo has an increased defense, does she not? So does Versa. So Versa for sure has an increased defense. There we go, with ally protection. For some reason, I think she has an increased defense. Yeah, she does. There's a lot of supports here. Oh, right. Yeah, she, that's why Valk, I consider Valk the best in the game in terms of legendaries. I don't know if I'd be using this guy in Faction Wars if I had him. I feel like a lot of people in this particular faction. I don't have Sepulture Sentinel. I wish do I wish I did? She's got a what, 60% chance for decrease attack. That's kind of cool. Increase block debuff. 2 turns. Okay. Wait, she only has 1 hit. She has, what is this? 35, 40, 50% chance of completely blocking incoming damage when an ally is attacked. It occurs once per turn. Only block damage for the target ally if multiple allies are attacked at the same time. Okay. That's interesting. Ally defense in all battles. Okay. Huh. That's actually pretty interesting. Yeah, Sepulture having, I mean, I guess that her saving grace is that, you know, she's got a high defense number, so she's gonna be really easy to get to about 3 grand there into defense. Yeah, I don't know if she smacks. If she smacks, then I mean, it doesn't really matter. She's only got like a 1 hitter. Do you have Skull Crown? I guess you could use Skull Crown. She gets that double. Jeez. Okay. Let's look at Golden Reaper then. Do you have Whisper? Having Whisper would be interesting. Crypt Witch and Pitiless One. Oh, goodness. Okay. Why is she good? People seem to like her, so 50% chance when booked, decreasing the cooldown of one random ally's skills by 1 turn. Actually, that is pretty nice. I do like that. Too bad she's attack based. Attacks all enemies. 75% chance of placing decreased attack. Holy crap, everyone's got decreased attack. Decreases the turn meter of each target by 20% if they're not under decreased attack. Okay. Okay. It's a 4 turn, so it's not super helpful. Increase speed buff on all allies and boost turn meter. I like that. Every 3 turns. And that's for 2 turns. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, any turn meter increase plus speed increase is going to be nice. And an ally. Okay. I wonder, does she hit hard? Like, she's probably going to have to be your attacker here. No. Okay, great. Yeah, you're gonna have to like do a combination. Like, do you have this guy? I was gonna build him out as my main attacker before I went and got this guy. Oh, you're like really light. Okay. Critical hit fills turn meter. Boosts his turn meter. Oh, this is actually not bad. He would keep himself alive. But he's gonna be squishy. Yeah, he's gonna be pretty deathless. Whoa, that's a lot of debuffs. 100% chance to decrease defense. Or what? Oh, this is terrible. Reflect damage, okay. Okay, with provoke, okay. What's with the dead ally stick, man? That's kind of weird. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, you might not be able to beat this particular one without having a reviver at least. You're gonna want to pull. You're gonna want to pull during the next event here. So whether it's a champion chase or the summon rush, you're gonna want to hope you get Ractor's Wrath, because that could probably be the only thing that's gonna save you here. If you can get Ractor's Wrath, then I would do like first off, Mother Cybele in the lead because she's got speed. Whirlum misgraded with Ractor, and you'll just have to pump this guy up. You're gonna have to pump him full here, or you turn Versov into a damage dealing champion because he hits pretty hard. Now let's actually take a look. Let's just pop him in here to a Mui Love. Versov. Let's see what his multipliers are here. Okay, so 0.23 of his HP, 0.25 of his HP on his A2. So he could potentially hit pretty hard, especially if you put a lot of crit damage on him. I'd almost build him with like, 70, 80,000 health, 2,500 defense, a ridiculous amount of speed, lots of like 100% crit rate, 200 crit damage, or even 250 if you could, and possibly, if you can get it, now you probably have to put like crazy gear on him if you can get some accuracy in there. Yeah, a lot of people have been telling me that it's better to go with the HP. Personally, having beat this faction, I would tell you Mother Saiba was in the lead here for me. The reason I did that, because if we can go faster, the faster the better, is how I look at it. So even if you have like crappier champions here, if you can go faster, you can hit more times, even if it's 1.5 times or 1.25. Okay. Well, I guess you needed the damage here. You might need to re-kit your verse off to be damage if you can't get Whirlum to be damage. Actually, let's see what his multipliers are. He's defensive base, if I'm not mistaken here. All right, so Whirlum the Frost King. I think that guy would be a beast, though. Let's see. So 4 times multiplier on his A1. That is actually pretty good. How much defense do you have on this Whirlum Frost King? And how much crit damage and crit rate? I'd probably build him with no accuracy whatsoever and just go hard. Okay, so that you're gonna have to focus on getting Whirlum to 6-star. You can get him to 6-star and he can go decently fast. He's got 100 speed, right? So he's fast. And he'll have like 1200 defense, a decent amount of hit points for a defensive champion. But yeah, if you can get him, he's gonna hit hard on his A1. He's gonna hit hard on his A2 too. 4 times multiplier. Those are pretty decent multipliers. And then his debuffs, just his 2 debuffs on his A2 can't be resisted anyway. So those are gonna land all the time. Yeah, you might as well run them all. So for me, I had my Versa fully done, Mother Cybele fully done, Misgraded Monster's been done for a long time. Raptor Drath is actually done. Or she's close to it. Close to being done. It's one or the other. I know I built most of her out. Let's see. Yeah, she's really close to being done on her mastery side. I just didn't actually book them all out. I hear she wasn't really geared that well, to tell you the truth. Let's see what she's running with. Yeah, she's not geared great. She's geared just enough to kind of get by. I hear for me, I guess. Let's take a look at so Versov. Versov's got a ton, yeah. So he's got a ton, almost 70,000 here. 2,500, right where I want it to be. Just shy of 200 speed, decent amount of crit rate and crit damage. So he does hit it okay. I don't think any HP champion actually hits that well. So that's I tested it with and without him in the lead, and I didn't really like him in the lead. It wasn't a significant difference to make me like, oh man, I gotta do this with him in the lead. I think if they had HP champions with auras that were 100% increase in health, that would then make it viable. Yeah, that would then make it viable. But yeah, right now, his base attack here would be, let's just take a look. Let's do some, so 70,000. You're probably looking at about, 7, 14, about 18, 19,000 would be his hit. Before defense is taken into account, for whoever you're hitting him, whoever he's hitting. And then you add in like 234 crit damage, right? So that now goes from 17, let's say 18, right? To 36 and then 9, so 45,000. And then you take the defense into account. And then the problem with that is I don't even think on my team I had a decreased defense. Did I? I don't think I did. Yeah, there's no decreased defense. There's increased defense, but there was no decreased defense, so it didn't really help these guys right here, which is quite unfortunate. But is what it is. Right? That's why we brought in Faceless, to just ignore all that and kind of smash them down. But yeah, if you were going to use Versov in the lead, you would need to have a decreased defense champion here, so that way he could hit a lot harder, just like math-wise. Plus, he doesn't hit hard anyway versus the Valkyries because he is weak affinity. So yeah, bring in speed, man. Hit him more often. Be faster than them, and he should be a lot better off. Yeah, he's fully done up. Other side build. Let's take a look at her build. So that's her masteries. I like the timely intervention here for her. She's just healing all the time. She's got lots of damage mitigation, turn meter. Here, should I? Well, I didn't want to go with that because I want to get this. She has speed. And does she have alright? Well, no, she doesn't. Okay. Yeah, man, you just gotta see like where your speeds are, right? Like if your speeds are fine without her speed boost, great. But like with her, so if I had like another 24 speed on her, she's going really fast. Right, so now she's able to roll her skills through, and she's able to keep this particular skill, which I have booked down to 3 turns, increase defense and revive on death, up a lot of the time here. And then her uncanny transfer saves a lot of people from being killed with the block damage. Right, so I didn't really build her for this, but she's always filling her turn meter on her A1. Right, so she's always going, if she's going super fast, like she's going to be the one that sucks your team. Because once I got her, like my team instantly went to 21. It was pretty interesting how that happened here. And yeah, I like her. I like speed more than I like anything else. If I have the chance to do speed, I'm very happy with that, except for the Doom Tower. It's actually okay to not be super fast in the Doom Tower. I'd rather be tanky. Alright, so I've monologued enough about that here, but kind of like hopefully I got my point across there on that end. Alright, so let's jump into the Doom Tower. But yeah, I think you're on the right track. Like you've got the right champions. Yeah, man, you got to do what you got to do. Like, I think Mother Cybele, for me, I've always liked her kit. Like, you've been watching my runs up Doom Tower. She actually comes into a lot of my hard Doom Tower teams versus some bosses. I hear because of her revive on death. I hear the fact that she's so tanky. I believe she has a lot of resistance. Do I have her with a lot of resistance? I do, right? So I could have had that the other way where I had her with a lot of accuracy to get the decreased speed. Yeah, did I use her during Bommel? I'm trying to remember. I think I did. Here. I mean, we'll see. We'll see next month. I'm not really looking forward to Bommel. Man, that guy's crazy. But yeah, like the way she's built is she is ridiculously tanky. Like 4,000, almost 4,000 defense is ridiculous. Like, she's not taking much damage, but she is dealing a little bit of damage, but for the most part she's support, so really fast. Here she's made in the image of my Melga Steel Girl here. But yeah, she's a really good champion if you're having a tough time. So yeah, don't hesitate to book her out. She gets even better when these are at 3-turn cooldowns each, because now like she's kind of covering the rest of the team, which is kind of interesting and neat. Am I gonna have any trouble here? Probably not. Missionary. Maybe this guy might try to smack me. We'll see. Oh, I hear you on that one, my friend. I hear you on that one. I hear. Like, I am struggling right now. I hear when I pull Vlad, whether to book him just so I can beat undead hordes. I really don't want to book him here. I really don't want to do that. I have a feeling though he's going to be a really excellent champ versus the Hydra boss. I just have a feeling. I don't know why I have the feeling. I might have to re-look at his kit, but I have a feeling he's going to be pretty decent. Because he does steal turn. No, he doesn't steal turn meter. He does a turn meter reduction. Now, ooh. I wonder if the Hydra boss is subjectable to turn meter reduction effects. I don't think they are. Yeah, so he might be useless for that particular content. Might be the operative word. I'm pretty sure he is useless for that content. Let's take a look here. Vlad the Nightborne. Alright, so he's got pretty good base stats. So 105 speed, 1400 attack, 1100 defense. Like, we're definitely going to get him to 6-star, that's for sure. Do I want to use the books that I have set aside for Lydia for him? That's a question. Not necessarily. Not necessarily at all. Alright, so he's got some good multipliers of his attack. So 4 on his A1, 4.7 on his A2, and 3.3 on his A3. Let's see. Ooh, decreases the target's max HP by 30% of the damage inflicted. That is actually pretty nice. I probably will use him in my unkillable Melga team versus the Scarab King. Him and Ethos will just go to town. And then he's also healing by 30% of the damage inflicted. So that's kind of nice. And a single attack. And then his A2 attacks all enemies, 100% when booked, which probably I'm not going to. So 75% chance. It'll leech for 2 turns, and then 75% chance of stealing turn meter from Bannerlord, Sacred Order, or High Elf. And then 75% chance of decreasing the turn meter by 50 and set against targets not from those factions. So that's pretty nice. That would also actually, if that works against the Hydra, that would be a really nice skill against Hydra. Man, I just don't like Torment at all. Even though he's on my team. I don't like facing him. This should be interesting. And then Mind Shroud is A3. Attacks one enemy 2 times, so that's good. First hit has a 75% chance of placing decreased defense debuff. The second hit has 75% chance of block active skills for 2 turns. If both debuffs are placed, place a perfect veil buff on this champion for 2 turns. That's not bad, actually. Well, you lucky bum, you've got a Duchess. Here, I am not fortunate enough to have a Duchess. I've got Brogni. Brogni's fine. Here, what I've found is once we get this high in the Doom Tower, I'd rather have all champions that are defensive based. So this is a true sustain team. Here, I used to go through this with Underpriest Brogni and it was a little unstable. Man, Duchess is amazing, I do have to say. Now, I'm hoping you have her at 6-star fully ascended, all masteries, and then your best gear on her. And Brogni, of course. Like high resistance gear. Okay, good. Yeah, you want like ridiculously high resistance. So like something like how my Melga is built. If you've seen her, I'm always talking about Melga Steel Girdle. So if you haven't heard this monologue already, here high HP, high speed, high defense, ridiculously high resistance, and if you can, and that's it. Nice. Yeah, Brogni's fantastic. Hopefully you book Brogni for attack and not HP based. I booked him HP at first. He's still pretty good when he's HP based. But yeah, he's even better when he's attack based. But you got to make sure to keep at least 2,500 defense on him. But yeah, he's still pretty good. I like him for sure. Yeah, you kind of can't go wrong. Torment is just so good with Drexstar Blood Twin, man. I'm telling you. Now, one thing I do wish I'd done, and this is something I probably will do down the line, is get Torment booked out. So I want his A1 to be a 25% chance to get frozen. So 1 to 4 is a lot better than 1 in 6, that's for sure. Nah, you gotta rebook Brogni immediately. Trust me, as someone who was running Brogni with high HP, like I was running him with like 85,000 HP. He was amazing. Okay? But the beauty of his shields is that he can grow his shield. So even if you have him, I think I have him around 45 to 50,000 now, but he's got like a good amount of attack and crit damage, crit rate, all that good stuff. Because he can grow his shield, when he grows his shield when he's attack based, that shield becomes massive, like just way bigger than anything I had when he was high HP. Here, actually, you'll probably get to see it if I do. Yeah, I'll probably do a clan boss run here before I go to sleep tonight. Here, once we're done the Doom Tower. Actually, we might even get to see him in versus the Eternal Dragon here. So yeah, you'll get to see him attack based and how much he grows the shield there. I still wish I had better gear for him though. Because I would love to have him at like 4,500 attack and still have like 3,000 defense on him. But I'm gonna need to have the Great Hall booked out for all that good stuff, or just have like ridiculously god tier gear, which I don't have on him currently. All right, let's take a look at my Brogni here, since we're talking about him. He doesn't even have his full chance here. Okay. All right, so 41,000 health points. So it cut his like health almost in half. It looks like 3,000, almost 3,100 defense, 2,500. Sorry, 3,000 attack, 2,500 defense. Here, 194 speed. That's more for clan boss than it is because I couldn't get extra speed. I actually don't have a lot of his gear glyphed for speed because I need to have him pretty low. Critical rate obviously pretty good. 177 crit damage. I do wish that was around 250. Here, decent amount of resistance. That's mostly because of the Great Hall, and decent amount of accuracy. Yet again, mostly because of the Great Hall. But yeah, we'll probably get to see him versus the Eternal Dragon. So this is really his big skill. Like obviously he's gonna put this out. Shield buff cannot be removed, so that's huge, right? Block debuffs, increase attack. Now when he does it, he's gonna set himself up for a big attack anyway. So 50% increase attack here. So his attack, remember, is 3,000. So that now makes it 4,500. Here, and then he's gonna smack with this. So chance of removing one random debuff from enemies. That's why I have a little bit of accuracy. And then 100% chance of removing all random debuff from all allies. So that's pretty nice. Increase the value of shield buffs on allies by 30% of the damage inflicted. So if he like does an AoE attack, which he does, hits a bunch of people, that shield's gonna be massive. Even if he hits one person for a lot, that shield's gonna be massive. Right here, so really, really good way to go. And highly consider gearing him for attack, and the higher the attack the better, as long as he can keep the defense on him. And it's hard to get his attack up because his attack is so low to start with. All right, so let's Mountain King. Not looking forward to Mountain King, but luckily it's not two of them. Gala long braids. Man, I'd love to get my Thalia like fired up and rearing and ready to go. I really like her kit. I'm done Banner Lords, so I'm not building anyone else out other than Vlad, Undead Hordes, and some Organ Tribe as champions to finish that off. I want Lydia so bad. So bad. I highly believe that everything becomes easier for me if I have Lydia. Now, I have no clue where she would go in my particular team. 2 days to get past the Eternal Dragon. What were you finding was the issue, my friend? Trying to remember my team for the Eternal Dragon right now. Yeah, what is my team for the Eternal Dragon? I believe I have Bad L, Brogny. Should I put Torment in there? Yeah, I guess when he gets to the high level, like you have to have a lot of resistance. So for sure, Syl and Melga. And I think I had that, like that last one was a flex zone. But yeah, I don't know who I probably will put. Like Lydia would probably be the way to go, just to like keep the ads from reviving. And then just burn the boss really quickly. Probably gonna put Ninja in there just to get the boss dead as fast as possible. Yeah, Drexstar. Probably gonna be in the team. Like, it just really depends. Like, this might be a longer battle than I'd want to bring Ninja in for. Like, I might just bring in this team that you see here, and yeah, I might just call it a day with this team. I might give it a go with this team actually. 'Cause, yeah, we've got some good champions. They hit hard. They should be able to burn down the ads pretty easily. And then if I need more revives, then I'll just take Torment out of the run. I don't think he ignores the fence, but what he does do is he has that rage ability, so that could get pretty messed up. They're really, really fast. This should be an interesting fight. Yeah, he does increase your cooldown, so that could make life pretty hard. Ooh, this might be going off the rails here. Stinking Mountain King, man. I'm gonna murder that guy. Okay, this might really be going off the rails. Yeah, the rage, okay. Well, the rage only comes on when he eats the Eternal Priest. Yeah, passive would come on only if he doesn't bring back at least 2 champions. So like if it was me, I'd probably want to block revive. Ooh, this just went off the rails. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna have to change out Tormund for Brogni here. Hey, well, you're gonna get to see what Brogni looks like. Alright, well, there you go. Alright, so let's change out Tormund for Brogni. Let's give this another go. Actually, a lot of my guys are negative affinity versus Mountain King there. Yeah, I think that passive only procs when he's not able to revive 2 or more, or if you don't kill the Eternal Priest, of course. I think I used Jarag as well at some point, like in the lower levels. We're gonna see what we end up facing him with here, because he probably saved my team that I beat it with before. So we'll see. We'll just give it a run with the team, whatever team shows up. You know what's really good about the new patch that's coming? Is we're going to have a lot more spaces to do these PvE teams. Here, because I really need to save my team for some of these bosses, just to remember what I had it at. I'm kind of liking how they save the bosses, the teams, to the bosses that you faced already, which is kind of neat. I like it. I'm pretty sure they're increasing it to 15 for PvE, and they might be doing it 15 per mode. So like you might get 15 for all the dungeons, 15 for no, it's 15 each. It's 10 right now each. So we're hoping to get but they said something with like modes, so like each mode would have 15, which would be really nice. If they do 15 for each mode, so like clan boss, you get 10, you get 15. You get 15 for like Doom Tower. You get 15 in regular dungeons and like potions and stuff. That'd be great. They have the ability to do it. So I don't see why they can't do that. We're going to be getting super raids for Doom Tower bosses, which, hey, better than, running 2.5 hours here, worth of just trying to get these hard Doom Tower bosses, kind of running them over and over. Like, well, what a nightmare. Like, these things are not easy to do, that's for sure. They take a long time. But yeah, it would be nice to have each mode have its own set of saved slots for champions. Like, I could use a few on the Doom Tower. Like, I definitely have like my Sifi Rotos wave that I did with like a totally weird team. And then, probably have some of the higher levels waves, and then have like 2 versions of my sustain teams. But yeah, you can kind of see how Brogny's working here. Like, he's putting out heals. He's reflecting damage, and then he's going to grow the shield. They're apparently not by much because he didn't hit that hard. You get to see it to better effect when he faces the when he faces the clan boss. Oh, these guys are they're really holding up pretty well here. Jeez, goodness. Okay, we just need to get one down. There we go. Now we should start getting the rest, unless Mountain King smacks one of us. Come on, Mountain King, don't smash one of us. There we go. Lock him up. Lock him up. This is why we have multiple revokes, stuns, and all the good stuff. It would have here, but I'd rather take the extra attack here and the extra growth for the shields. Yeah, you can see even there, like, his shield got a little bit beefier. Yeah, just try him once with like how I built him, you could probably build him better than I could. Here, I don't have the best gear on him. But yeah, once I get more better gear and like I've kind of finished faction wars and we're not like constantly building champions like going like crazy, then I'm really gonna nail down getting some good gear for him here and for some of these other champions that I use more often. Alright, so let's see. Eternal Dragon. Who did I got here? Oh, okay. So kind of similar to what I thought. So Ninja, Under Priest Brogny as the main because he's got the resistance stat. Heals, and heals. Cleanse. Cleanse on her A1. Block debuffs. Right here, so this is an interesting team. I don't know if we can beat it with this team. We're gonna find out. Yeah, we'll see if we can beat it with this team. This team is a solid team, so we'll have to see. We don't do anything too crazy here. Poisons are going to be good. HP burn's going to be good in here. That kind of passive damage. And then we're just going to have to basically keep Ninja alive here. Yeah, it's going to be all about Ninja, keeping him alive. Now, what would be good in here? Oh, bad L. Yeah, that'll help me progress. When I got him, I was barely doing like probably stage 12 to 14 on dungeons, and then I immediately went, like, once I built him out here in the same gear that he has today. Here, I put like some of the best gear I had on him at the time. This is well before I had Brockney or any of that. Here, well, yeah, once I got him, heals, his continuous heals, his poisons just shot me up to stage 20 on all the dungeons. Here, and gave me, ooh, yeah, it gave me a lot of, ooh, snap, that went off the rails. That's why we have 2 revivers. Yeah, you almost, when you are, yeah, you gotta kind of guide these guys here when they're autoing. They just don't realize they gotta kill these side ads here. Yeah, he just hit for 93,000. That was insane. Melga's gonna be over 400 here with Brogney as the lead. Sil will be over 320, I believe, with Brogney as the lead. So they've all got pretty good resistance. Even Bad L will be over, I think he's going to be over 300 or really close to it with the extra 60 from Brogney. This is a resist team. Don't get me wrong. This is a resist team. Ooh, I am really excited to have increased resistance buff and decrease resistance buff. Here, that's going to be crazy for the oh yeah, we're gonna get it done. That's gonna be crazy for the arena. Like almost all my champions are not specialized. They're like very balanced right here, and that's why I call her the immortal Melga Steel Girdle, because she just is really hard to kill. Right here now. We've got to get this done. Hold on. This could go off the rails right at the end. Oh my goodness. Off the rails right at the end. All right. Well, this is just going to come down to RNG. Actually, this is not going to come down to RNG. It's going to come down to me just making sure they kill the ads right here. So I'm going to do that here momentarily when we get back to this. Well, I can auto it because I've got tons of resistance. The main thing I got to do, though, is just... I just got to attack those ads at the end. Because when you kill the Eternal Priest, we get all our skills back. Like, that's all it would take for Ninja to destroy him. Like, it all comes to just Ninja and, like, redoing his A2, like, over and over and over. Yeah, so you kind of want him to attack the boss with his A2, then you kill the Eternal Priest, and then you kind of go back at the boss with the A2 again. Because Ninja's like kind of critical here, so I can't hold out forever against this boss. The boss does hit really hard. Alright, so we're going to kind of focus here. We're not just going to let it go willy-nilly. Alright, so Eternal Priest here. We've got a leech out. That's pretty nice. Alright, so everyone's skills are redone. So we want Ninja to hit with the big one. There we go. Now we're going to focus on the side ads here. Make sure he can't heal. Ooh, which one here? It doesn't matter. They're both going to die, hopefully. Dang it. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, at this level, it's hard to kill them all. So I'd almost rather they healed than get the eternal enrage. Yeah, I think it's the enrage. Yeah, it's enrage. Whatever they call that buff. Damn it, can we not get poisons on this guy? Screw this guy. Alright, come on. Come on, get this guy. Put him in the ground. There we go. Damn it. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Okay, damn it. The heals. Alright, alright, alright. Come on, come on. We can do it here. Yeah, HP burn's pretty critical. I think he's gonna do his big hit here. Maybe not. Okay. Let's kill this Eternal Priest then. I think he's gonna do his big hit here. Let's see. Oh no, his skills are blocked. Never mind. Oh, he still did it anyway. Oh, look at that. That kind of worked out. Come on, kill the Eternal Priest. We don't want the enrage. Alright, so this should be a winner here. Alright, there we go. That's all she wrote, baby. That is all she wrote. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm not really worried about the Eternal Dragon. I know his mechanics here. Yeah, this is a solid team for him. But yeah, you were, well, let's check these stats since you were asking about them. Okay, so who do I got here? So Bad L. So yeah, really good health. Here, decent defense, decent attack for his health. Speed is for. I used to have him at 234, like when I ran this stuff before. The reason I have him lower here is so that he can do clan boss. So crit rate, crit damage, resistance. So he's 290 then, and we haven't even worked on the Great Hall for these guys. So 290 resistance with Rogni as the lead here. So a decent amount of resistance there. But yeah, once we have this up to 80, that's gonna be, so that's what, another 65. He'll be at 295, and yeah, he'll be like pushing 350 some odd. 355, is that right? Yeah, 355 with Brogni as the lead. So like, he's good, but he could be better once we have these fully booked out in the Great Hall. All right, so who's up next? Ninja. Ninja's awesome, man. He's like, there's a reason he's called the boss killer. So the main thing I did with Ninja here was I reduced his attack from, I think I had it at like 4,700. Brought it down to 39 to get his health higher so he could take some hits. Right? That was the whole point with that. Right? So that was huge on that end. Right? And then, yeah, decent speed. You want him fast. I do wish he had a better crit rate. So sometimes he does hit without the crit there. But really good critical damage here. And then high accuracy. and a decent amount of resistance. But that's because of the Great Hall. So Great Hall is important. But yeah, high resistance is good. He's got shield on him, so really works with Brogni getting the heals. Plus reflecting a little bit of damage every time he gets hit. You got Brogni next. I hear Under Priest Brogni. Let's see. Oh, we saw him already. You know, he's built pretty solid. Here, I do wish. Hey, look, I wish I could do 70,000 health and then still have all these stats. It just doesn't work that way, right? So if I could even do him at 50,000, I'd be happy and still get like a decent amount of attack, right? So his initial shield could be bigger. Then you got Syl. Syl's awesome. She's fantastic. Kind of can't go wrong. Really good health points. You got defense pretty high. She's defensive based champion, so that's where you want her to be. You got speed high. Decent crit rate, crit damage. And then ridiculously high resistance. Oh, I think her resistance is higher than Melga's. That's because she got her Great Hall built out. Right here, so almost 400 resistance. She's gonna be over like 4 something. It's crazy. Okay, yeah, Relentless is good on Syl, man. Like, you can't go wrong. But yeah, you got to get the resist up for Syl. That's really what makes her special, because she's constantly healing, and if she's going fast and she's not getting resisted, then you can kind of roll her skills around and make sure she can revive people. There in the clutch. I think the only thing I'd probably do different for her is the only other thing I could do different for her was do timely intervention, but I don't think it's needed with the way that she's built right now. Then do I have anybody else? I think I got everybody. Oh, wow. Now the Steel Girl. How do I forget her? Can't forget her. Obviously, resistance. What do we got? So, good health, good defense, ridiculous speed, ridiculously high resistance considering we did not build out the Great Hall. So if we add 60 to that, we're at 430. Actually, most likely, if we get the 60 here, we'll probably take off the mastery here. And what would we do instead? Ooh, that's a question. Could do timely intervention. Probably do timely intervention here to make her a little bit faster with the turn meter, because that happens. Yeah, there's no decrease, there's no cooldown on this, so that happens whenever anyone goes down below 20. So she could literally always be, rolling around her skills, which is pretty nice. That's probably what we do, like just do the same things, just have her in timely intervention since she is a reviver. But yeah, I think that's a pretty good team there for the Eternal Dragon. But at least you got like a blueprint with to work with. All right, now can I bring my Torment back in? Sure, why not? Don't think we should have too much problems here. Let's see though. And these guys have a lot of health as you get higher up. But I do like the fact that Tormund's going to take so many extra turns if he's able to freeze and if there's able to be an HP burn out at the same time. That is going to be important there. All right. yeah, I'm assuming that. Well, where did you end up? Like, did you get to the next boss? I guess the next boss is the Celestial Griffin. I don't remember any of these ones. I don't think any of these ones are going to give me trouble. I believe once we get into the 90s, I'm going to have some trouble. But I think I have some strategies. Oh, so you didn't beat the boss? Is that right? So you're on, you're at 90 right now, I believe. I don't think I beat the Celestial Griffin up this high, if I'm not mistaken. Before. Actually, I don't think I beat anyone this high. So I didn't have this team ready to go last time. So Sigmund wasn't in my team. Last time this was open. So this is the first time I'm getting this high in this particular rotation. Yeah. Now, I wonder who's on the stage before the boss. I hope it's not any Sifi or Rotoses. You know what's really going to mess me up is going to be if we have a Basher team. So a double Basher, double Smash Lord team. That's what messed me up in the last rotation in Doom Tower Hard. Now, I think Tormund going in there would be an interesting way to go. Possibly could do some freezes. But I just don't know. 60% reflection is pretty brutal. I might have to do like the A1 strategy with block buffs or something like that. No, I'd have to do block active skills or some sort of cooldown. So yeah, two, as I can attest to, because I have two Smash Lords. Two Smash Lords are vicious to get through. Hey, look at there, two Whirlums. I can't stand Mountain King. Mountain King is just so vicious with all the health that he has. Whoa, there's two Duchesses there? What? Look at that. Jeez, goodness. Is there 4 revivers? Pretty sure that Trunda is a reviver. Yeah, there's like 4 revivers there. Wow. We gotta get some freezes out, because, yeah, this is getting ridiculous. There we go. There we go. Look at Tormund putting in some work. Man, you gotta love that, man. Like, that synergy there with him and Drexstar is amazing. Are we sure she doesn't do a revive? For some reason, I think she does a revive. Why is that? Why do I think she does a revive? I could swear she does a revive. I think it's when she kills someone, though. That's the problem. I think it's when she kills someone. Let's see. No. I'm thinking of someone else then. Maybe... Oh, I'm thinking of the other one. Thinking of... Oh my goodness. She's a bartender. Oh, snap. This is going off the rails. I have to bring in Under Priest Brogny here, it looks like. No. She is a... Oh my goodness. She's a dwarf. Oh my gosh. Trunda, and who's the other dwarf girl? She's literally in all the promotional stuff. Oh my gosh, how am I like blanking right now? Alright, this is useless here. Hold on. Let's get in the big boy here. Where is he? There he is. Yeah, Molly Tankard. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Molly Tankard. Yeah, she has a revive. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she has a revive. I feel like I should focus on somebody here. I'd probably be better just to get them all burned down a little bit. Especially these two crazy ladies at the back. Alright, let's focus our attention on the lady at the back. Right. Yeah, I don't have Molly Tankard, but I guess she would be good for the arena. Is that right? Maybe I'm glad that I don't have her, because I probably would have built her out here instead of like probably one of the other champions that I built out. I got a crazy dwarf faction. Like I probably would have built her out instead of Melga. And then that probably would have messed up like all the rest of my runs. So my Raid Shadow Legends life has become so much easier with Melga, I do have to say. Right now we gotta kill. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Put her underground. Faster though, faster. Can't let her get her skill back. Oh man. Jesus. Way ridiculous amount of health. Come on. Come on. Really do not want to kill these ladies here. Okay, who just used to revive? So I think it was this one here. This should work out pretty well, actually. Let's focus on her. Come on. My goodness. Jeez, we're slapping them with some big hits and still not making a dent. This is ridiculous right now. She better not have a heal or a revive here. Come on. Or we're just gonna keep her provoked for a bit. I wouldn't be surprised if I'd have to manual some of these. I hope not though. Manualing's a pain. Ah, there we go. I think I can just direct their auto here rather than having to manual. So I'm not really concerned unless they start attacking Syl. I hear that, you know, that I'm not going to be able to complete the level. As long as I have the right champion selected, that's really what it comes down to. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Oh, this is not good. This is really not good. this is not good. Man, if I get touched by these guys, I'm gonna get just mashed. Now they gotta touch me while I have shields on, because it's gonna take a chunk of their health. Okay, so that actually worked out perfectly. Come on. Oh, goodness. Stun these guys up. Do not go for Syl. Oh, my goodness. No, not Syl. Not Syl. Right, we need some shields. Nope. Oh, thank the Lord. Come on. Shields. Dang it. Shields. Oh, crap, man. That's not good. No, that's not good at all. Alright. Dang it. Man, these guys are annoying. And if they get revived, this is really not going to be good. That's what makes this particular level so hard. Might have to bring in my dragon team here. You know, I really don't want to kill her. Okay, stun. Come on. Dang it. Come on, kill them before they revive. Okay, good. It's actually good. A little bit. It's not great. Come on. Come on, kill them. For heaven's sakes, stop killing Brogni. Did I not select her? I swear I'm selecting on her at the back there. Come on. Killing me right now. Come on. Die. Die. Come on. Die already. Oh goodness. Yeah, I don't want to see any more duchesses. Those ladies are insane. Yeah, we should be fine, even though Mountain King hits really hard. I hear. As long as we have shield up, we should be okay. Alright, good. And he's usually really slow. Like, if Mountain King was fast, oh man. Dude, like, so the Drakes is clutch. Like, I said, like, that's why I put a sustain team around her here, because, yeah, sustain. And what do we got? Like, we've got 4 sets of people in here who can do some sort of CC. Like, there's a reason for that. Oh, thank the Lord, there's only one Mountain King here. Ooh, should I go after Mountain King first? He's the real person that I'm worried about here, so let's go after Mountain King first. Not really concerned about anybody else here. Oh, okay, yeah. Understandable. Oh, snap. Alright, don't go off the rails here. Come on. Do not go off the rails here. My goodness. I just have to kill one of these guys, and this is going to become a lot easier. Actually, I really just have to kill Mountain King, and I've got this locked up. But, oh no. No. Come on. Hot damn it. Hot damn it. Come on, Syl. You can do it, Syl. I believe in Syl of the Drakes. Holy goodness. What is going on here? Oh, Syl. You're killing me, Syl. You're killing me. Okay, maybe I should have went for someone else then, instead of Mountain King. Okay, that was a mistake on my part. Okay, that was a mistake on my part. Yeah, that was a mistake on my part. I'm not super concerned. Just trying to think, should I bring in a different team here? Could bring in Vizier, block all the buffs, and then debuff spread. Or I can bring in a block reviver. No, I'll leave it as is. Pretty confident we can get through this. I could bring in Malga. It would make this ridiculously long though. And I'd have to rely kind of solely on him. But I would have a ton of revives. Okay, if this doesn't go right this time, we're going to bring in Malga. And we'll take out Under Priest Brogni in that case. Alright, let's focus on the Duchesses. Man, 2 Duchesses are brutal. This is not as hard as the Sifu Rotos wave, though. I could have brought in my Dragon 24 team, so I would have Syl, I would have yeah, I'd have a bunch of stuns in that team and some like block abilities, block active skills. Could have went that route. Okay, that's a possibility. We'll look into that. So I'd have like Control Gods, here Countess Lix and Astralon, and to have Deacon, Allure, and who's the 5th one in that team? I guess he could bring in Ninja, Archmage Helmet, or I wouldn't really want to bring in Cold Heart, or would I? Probably not. I think the people we have here is kind of perfect. Alright, so should I switch? Let's switch and get her down a bit. Ooh, I don't like that heal, but that's what it is. If I can get them both down, then I can kind of kill them simultaneously. This is really what I should have done the first time, but probably just being lazy. Now they're really starting to heal up a little bit, which I don't like. Alright, so I'll let her take a few more hits here. Oh, there we go. So that kind of did our job for us there. All right. Come on. Oh, for heaven's sakes. That shouldn't have happened. It definitely should not have happened. Yeah, this one's just going to come down to just having the perfect run. I might have to bring Melga in here just to get that additional revive. It's gonna be burn. Yeah, the burn's gonna be a lot slower. Yeah, the burn's gonna be a lot slower. Yeah, I don't necessarily need 2 revivers, but like sometimes when you have these long extended battles, you just need that. Actually, you know what? Melga wouldn't be the right person here. Ursula the Mourner would be. Totally forgot about Ursula the Mourner. Yeah, that's who I'm gonna bring in. I'm gonna bring in Ursula. Yeah, Ursula will come in for probably under Priest, but I might bring her in for Brago. Probably under Priest. Yeah, Ursula the Mourner is fantastic. Yeah, Ursula is actually built pretty well, almost as well as my Melga. She hits a little harder than the Melga, which is nice. All right, perfect. Strategy worked here, so that's good. All right, so this strategy worked a lot better here. All right, so we're gonna have to sustain some big hits here from. Yep. Wow. Wow. What was that? Jeez. Goodness. All right. Yeah, I could do Herndog. I think I might do this team here with no Under Priest and a Ursula. Trying to think if this works. Yeah, because he's gonna rip off. Okay. Yeah, let's try this here. Take her out and Ursula. Ursula. No harm in trying. Yeah, the stuns alone and then the block active skills should help things progress a lot faster. Plus the multiple attacks. And then the turn meter decrease. And then hopefully he can bring his skills around a lot faster here. We can rip off these. I don't think this is gonna work if we take too many hits though. Let's hope this works. big hits there. I wonder if Arbiter would work in here too. Yeah, you need 2 nukes. Like, you definitely need 2 nukes. I might end up bringing in... Yeah, this might be the wrong team here. Might end up bringing in Cadraphone, actually. Yeah, I think Cadraphone's going to probably end up being the way to go. Yeah, very much doubt that this is going to work. Okay. Yeah. I'm not so much thinking about Duchess as I'm thinking about... yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you're probably right. Not thinking straight here. Alright, so that was a bad team to have in there. Like, Vizier is just standing out of my mind for some reason. Alright, so like this skill, block buffs, decrease attack, heal reduction. We can do that. This is kind of like what I use against the Sifi wave. Right, I brought him in, I brought him Blood Gorged, and then we just went to town. But yeah, bad affinity for Duchess. But if we can block, you know what? There's no harm in trying. There really isn't. No harm in trying whatsoever. Whose debuff was he trying to spread there? Come on. Just be smarter with that. Oh, yeah, that went off the rails already. Okay. Okay, let's be smart about this. Okay. Let's be smart. This is a team. Maybe I should bring in Melga. Okay, let's see how this goes with Melga. So we gotta change it like this. Yeah. Yeah, the only thing is a Nithri Blood Twin who I do it with, or like Fanax, just aren't gonna hit hard enough. Holy crap. What happened there? Jeez, goodness. That just went off the rails really fast. Okay. That was interesting. Okay, so my best team to date was this. Now, why can't I do something else? That's a question. Maybe I take Syl the Drakes and I put in Ursula instead. I don't get the crazy revives all the time. Or I take out Syl and I put in her. No, I really don't want to put in a Spirit Champion. Alright, let's see. There's no harm. She at least has decreased attack in her kit. She's got the strength in her kit. Some more increase. Could have put her as a speed lead, actually. Yeah, I could have did a speed lead there. stinking heels. Alright, so not cool. Okay, so let's focus on Duchess here. Alright, so this is stable so far. That's good. Stable is good. Stable is really good. That's what we want. Alright, so we stabilized out the craziness. We got decrease attack out for multiple champions. Here, it should allow us to slowly burn. Alright, so there's another strengthen out, so that's good. She's most likely gonna revive her. That's okay. Oh, it's going off the rails. Oh crap, our decrease attack's not out anymore. Jeez, goodness. We might have to manual this. Seriously? Okay. Okay, I'll just have to manual this. This is really weird. Okay, so let's provoke everybody if we can. Seriously, I got only one provoke out of that. I don't actually want to use this. Let's do decrease attack. You know what I really need here? Yeah, okay. Wow. That was insane. They just went to town on me. Yeah, I really need... I think I need a speed lead here. Or someone who can rip off all these buffs. Yeah, I might need someone who can rip off all these buffs.
Here we go.
Yeah, Ursa's 24. Yeah, I know. I'm just thinking, I'm like, he's got 40% increased defense. That is pretty crazy. I might need Madame Cerise just to rip these off. Yeah, but then she's just gonna put it back up. Oh, this is painful. This is really painful, actually. Oh, goodness. Okay. This has really gone off the rails here. Could bring in, just don't want to bring in too many randoms here. let's not try to be cute here. Let's go with what we know works. It's just going to come down to a little bit of RNG and favorable. Yeah, a little bit of favorable resistance and whatnot. My word, come on. This is ridiculous. There we go. Seriously, come on right now. Oh, snap, crackle, and pop, man. This is ridiculous. So that started off a little bit better there. A little bit better being the operative word here. Come on. Ooh-wee. Goodness gracious. Getting smacked around a little bit. Block debuffs really does not help here at all. Wow. Wow, 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 and wow. The Raptor Draft isn't really built that well. She really isn't built that well. Okay. My word. I wonder if bringing him in here is actually the right thing to do. Fat L, poisons, cleanse, a little bit of heals on the A1. Smash Lord, actually. Yeah, what about the Smash Lord? Yeah, block D-Bus. No harm. I know I've beaten this stage before, I just cannot remember for the life of me how I did it. I wouldn't be surprised if I had like some really weird team that I did it with. I'm pretty sure I had a damn series in that team to rip off all these buffs. The buffs are hurting us more than anything here. The buffs are really hurting us. Which is why Torment works in here. go. That was steel buff. Oh, come on. That's ridiculous. Yes, the freezes are good. Freezes are good here. Not a terrible thing here. Have those freezes. I guess the problem here is that Torment works here. Even works for the second stage, but the problem's really going to be with our supplementary guys because they might go after Syl. If they go after Syl, I'm screwed. How are they not being frozen more often? Come on. Come on. Do not die. And she's dead. Okay. Oh, that's fantastic. I might have to think about this one. Yeah, here. Might have to think about this one. Over a good night's sleep. Yeah, I'm definitely going to think about this one over a good night's sleep here. Let's try it one more time here. Didn't mind the Smash Lord, but it's a damn series who should be in here. I'll also bring in Ray and the Conqueror.
I'm not gonna lie to you kids, it's a fucking jungle out there. Keep your head on tight. Unknown brain and mind me, baby, let's do it. Y'all see me flying, never drop down, smoking high, I am not round, I'm not round, no
that doesn't help.
I got now, keep an eye out, keep it locked down.
See how this works out.
See me flying, never drop down, smoking high, I am not round, I'm not round, no denying what I got now, keep an eye out, keep it locked down.
Should put out a block debuffs.
You're too strong when I battle with the beast, bring a few on. The commander and the chief for my crew on. Bullets rattling and whistle at your toque. Never sleep, eyes open, hands clutching on my loot. It's a war zone. It's a war zone.
Yeah, this is not working out here. Okay.
War zone.
I don't think I had Syl in this team. I might have to go back and watch my video from last month.
It's a war zone.
From this particular stage. For some reason, I think Ursula was in this team. And Melga.
Yeah, feel the impact.
Melga, these two are going to be hit pretty hard. Got some synergy here. Maybe bringing in Broggy instead of. Let's see. I don't super like this. Yeah, sometimes you just don't know what combination's gonna work. Yeah, I think this is the last one I'm gonna try for tonight. I'm gonna get myself a good night's sleep, and we're gonna give it a go. Probably tomorrow at some point. Oh goodness. read that for a second. Let's see if we have any easy battles here. Let's see. Particularly easy. That for now. Okay. Crap, I didn't even check. Oh, this nice positive affinity here. This should be a 40 million key here with him on Spirit Affinity. So all of our magic champions will be hitting harder. They're the people who we want running up score here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find a way to bring in some kind of block damage. Sorry, block revive kind of mechanic. Here, so maybe Blood Gorged. Here, maybe end up in the team. I think block revive would be the way to go with Blood Gorge, yeah. And then kill the Trundas, and then slowly burn everybody else afterwards. And once you kill the Trundas, it should be fine there. For the second one, yeah, I guess we'd have to just kill whoever we could. Get those block revives and go from there. I wonder what everyone's guess is for how much damage we're gonna put out on this one. My guess is 41 million here. I guess we'll see. Alright, so we're doing pretty good here so far. I'm hoping we can get 50 million. That'd be really nice. Get 50 million. Let's see if it's in the cards. 50 million. Go for 50 million. $30 million, so that's good. Let's keep going. Ooh, how'd we get out of tune? That's going a little too fast. Oh, he's only 170 here. Like, oh, like 190 to 191. That's a 190. Hopefully get back into two here. As long as we get to the 40 million, then we get the chest. And a little concerning with the hits here. Let's hit pretty hard. Okay, so 40 million, so that's good. Hey, everything from here on out's gravy. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 50 mil, 50 mil. You can do it, guys. You can do it. So bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Ooh, these hits are getting hard. These hits are getting hard. Come on. Ooh, you're getting close. A little worry there with those second hits. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? Come on, you can do it. Yes, you can do it. Ooh, put your back into it. You can do it. Put your back into it. Oh my goodness. I think he might go down in this next one. I'm hoping not, though. There we go. Oh, 50 mil. 50 mil. 50 million. Oh my goodness. That is fantastic. Jeez goodness. And look who's up last, Brogby. Isn't that a treat? 52.36 million. 22 million damage from Ninja. 11.4 from Underfree Brogby. And a nice whopping 9.1 from Iron Brago. Bad Uncle Zara bringing up the rear with 6.3 million damage and 33.7 million healing. That's impressive. That's impressive. Right here. Great job here, guys. not go around here at all. Always hope we can get some more here. Not a terrible piece too bad. That's not speed. Keep this. Really want speed on all my gear now. So I'm gonna say no. I want speed on all my gear. Building them the right way the first time will save money. Okay. Let's try something different here. I think keeping still is fine. Wonder if bringing in Blood Gorged and let's do this. Does that work? And instead of having him do tournaments with me, everyone's skills on cooldown if you can. Block buffs. Reduction. Increase attack. Ooh, didn't get the block buffs out. Ah, that really sucks. Debuff spread. Okay, come on, man. Jeez, Blood Gorge. Killing me right now. Alright, so more bucks. Okay, so she's got one fixed out. That's not gonna work well. Can we spread this? What? Oh, crap. I think I hit the wrong thing. Alright. Oh, that went off the rails. Just great. I need a good night's sleep. Gotta think through this. This one's a thinker. All right. We are going to finish this here. Thank you so much for watching. Here we are going to work on beating this stage here, and yeah, we'll let you know how it went tomorrow. Have a fantastic night. It was a pleasure talking to all of you. Dodgen, you have a good night, man. Good luck with faction wars, and yeah, hope to see you guys again tomorrow. Let's chat.